Number 17. Ed Sheeran. You will not find this singer wearing extravagant designer labels anytime soon. For his comfortable style, it is plaid and no-fuss outfits all of the way. Number 16. Mark Ruffalo. While a lot of celebrities choose to live in mansions in Hollywood, the Marvel actor took a different path for his at-home life. He currently resides in a small city called Callicoon with his wife, Sunrise Coigney, and their 3 kids. He also likes the fact that he's treated like everyone else in Callicoon. No favoritism or anything like that, he said. Number 15. Sarah Jessica Parker. Unlike her Sex and the City character, Sarah doesn't spend all her money on expensive shoes. She even makes her kids live modestly. He only wears hand-me-downs because I've got all these older nephews, she told Parade about her son's clothes. She sounds like a great woman. Number 14. Shailene Woodley. The actress started working as a babysitter at the age of 10. This helped her learn the value of money at a young age, something that helped her not take things for granted once she brought in millions. Number 13. Russell Brand. Russell seems to be branded as a wild child, but still manages to help those who are less fortunate than him. Russell Brand once struggled with addiction and often spends his time with homeless people in Los Angeles. Brand has been known to take them to dinner or to an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting as well. Number 12. Dave Grohl. The Foo Fighters frontman is very careful about his financial planning and investments. He says it is because he did not graduate high school and his lack of educational security, which makes him want to keep as much money as he can for the future. He also stays humble by helping out charities such as the Elton John AIDS Foundation and Autism Speaks. Number 11. Adam Sandler. Regardless of how you feel about his films, he is actually one of the biggest actors out there. But he definitely does not let this get to his head and make him too superior to interact with fans. Despite being rich and famous, he's still that same kinda awkward, humble, funny guy that he's always been. Number 10. Jennifer Lopez. She owns the Lopez Family Foundation, a nonprofit organization with her sister, Linda Lopez. They created it to help women and children. She loves helping others. Number 9. Chance the Rapper. In 2016, he launched his charity, Social Works, which aims to empower the youth through the arts, education, and civic engagement. This has made him one of the biggest role models in Chicago and the world. Number 8. Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt has paid his dues in Hollywood and worked his way up the ladder. He often visits the Children's Hospital Los Angeles in his Star-Lord apparel. He chose not to attend the 2015 MTV Movie Awards although he was nominated for 5 awards himself. Instead, Pratt took part in a triathlon to raise money for a wounded veteran. Number 7. Jennifer Lawrence. The heroine of the Hunger Games films appears very humble during interviews, and has been seen cruising around Los Angeles in modest cars like a Chevy Volt. Instead of using her fame to build up her ego, Lawrence has used it to be a role model to young girls and speak her mind. Number 6. Johnny Depp. Depp has become known for being somewhat of a recluse and shying away from public attention. Although he often portrays wild characters, some have described his personal life as being quite dull. He sometimes reprises his role as Captain Jack Sparrow for children in schools and hospitals. Johnny Depp has donated the proceeds from an NFT sale to 4 charities, including the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles. Number 5. Hugh Jackman. The star of Wolverine says that the key to staying grounded for him is to dwell on his failures just as much as on his successes. The high-profile actor has avoided scandals and has worked with organizations such as World Vision and the Global Poverty Project. Number 4. George Clooney. Clooney has used his fame and stardom to become an advocate for organizations such as Feeding America, the World Food Program, UNICEF, and the United Way. Even though he is one of the biggest movie stars in the world, he understands that there are plenty of people who need help out there. Number 3. Angelina Jolie. Jolie seems to be so humble that her good deeds often get more attention than her movies do. She is known as a human rights advocate and is even a special envoy for the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. That is a title that she actually earned and was not just given to her like an honorary college degree. Angelina Jolie also advocates for education, conservation, and women's rights. Number 2. Dwayne Johnson. The Rock has successfully made the transition from professional wrestler to movie star, but still manages to stay humble. He founded the Dwayne Johnson Rock Foundation, which helps hospitalized children. Johnson also helps promote education and prevent child obesity. He is active with the Beacon Experience, which helps kids further their education past high school. To this day, he still gives back to his fans, like when he gave this retiring teacher this adorable surprise or when he advocated for Black Lives Matter. Number 1. Keanu Reeves. He's considered one of the nicest guys in Hollywood and one of the most humble. Keanu Reeves is not someone who desires attention, does not desire the limelight, he does not desire acknowledgement, nor does he desire accolades. The actor rides the subway and helps his fans out whenever he can, like the time he helped a fan who was stranded. Reeves once gave up his seat on the New York City subway to a woman with a large bag. He's continually respectful of women in photos. He once bought an ice cream just so he could autograph the receipt for a young fan. He secretly donates huge sums of money to children's hospitals. He even gave away most of his earnings from the Matrix sequels to the costume and special effects team. Money is the last thing I think about. I could live on what I have already made for the next few centuries, he told.